Okay. So just a few hours after the explosion in Bandar Abbas, there was another explosion in the not so distant Shahid Rajai port in Iran. There is no confirmation that the explosions are linked. Yeah, so guys, we have other explosions in other places in Iran just hours after. So this is weird that it's all happening. So yeah, the fact that we're having and these are also giant explosions, right? The fact that we're having explosions in Bandar Abbas and just a few hours after we have explosions in other places in Iran, like in Tehran. The fact that this is happening, a lot of people are like, okay, this is too much of a coincidence. There's something, somebody is doing something, right? So again, I will read what you guys think as soon as I finish these analysis. Well, there is no confirmation that explosions are linked, but the coincidence is suspicious. In the videos, you can see how it starts with orange mist from ammonium nitrate, often used as fertilizers. Yeah, some people are saying this could be rocket fuel, but it could also be material that they use in fertilizers. Okay, then a fire. But some people are saying that it cannot be. Some again, I'm seeing so many experts saying different things and saying like, yeah, the initial material could have been stuff that is used for fertilizers, but the way the explosion happened could have only been if it was um like rocket fuel. But again, I'm not an expert on this, so I don't know who's who's being right here. Okay. Shahid Rajai port is Iran's largest port, handling 85% of all loading and unloading of containers. I don't know if this is referring to the. It's also the second largest container port. I don't know if this is referring to the Tehran explosions or not, because I think it's not. But because that's not a port, I think I misunderstood that. But so again, so we have multiple explosions, some in Bandar Abbas, and then we have some in other places in Iran. So that makes it very suspicious. I know that much. This was something that a lot of people wanted you to see because the aid workers were helping a dog, and this guy had a very interesting. I just wanted to show you some in this all this chaos and death and suffering. I wanted to show you something beautiful. So this person is saying, Iran, 8 workers rescue a dog from the Bandar Abbas explosion. Islamic Republic regime rounds up and kills dog en masse. So the regime, actually, there's policies by the Iranian regime to kill dogs, which is because they're Islamic and they're anti-dog. And it says it's not the Islamic Republic of Iran, it's the Islamic Republic and its lobby in the West versus Iran. So basically trying to show that the Iranian people themselves are not anti-dog. It's just the regime and the Islamists in Iran that are anti-dog. So let's watch. These are the aid workers who are rescuing this dog. Okay. Oh my God, poor baby. The guy is saying its heart rate is very high. I think the dog is stressed, and also like. Okay. So just wanted you to see that. Okay, so maybe this is okay. Let me see if I want to read this. Yes, let's read this. China, you've done it again. Another explosion at Iran's Bandar Abbas port killed 15. Okay, the number is actually much, much higher. This was just a few hours after, so I think that's why I'm saying 15. Guys, I don't know if the numbers are true, but some people are saying the numbers could be up to 700, but I don't know if that's a real number or not. Okay, so 15 and injured almost 1,000, and guess what caused it? Sodium perchlorate, a missile fuel component imported from China. China is sending over rocket fuel to Iran like it's a package of socks. And surprise, surprise, it blows up. This port handles 85%. Okay, so that of Iran's trade, it is out of commission. That's a major economic hit to Iran. Can someone please remind me why countries are trusting China with anything? It's not their spy balloons, it's dangerous chemicals. Okay, yep. So here's some evidence. Some people are saying that this was just mismanagement, because this person saying that they found this letter of some Iranian officials, some Iranian people that were warning the government that guys, you're holding this stuff in this port and it's very unsecure. So let me see what this analysis is saying. Let me actually zoom in a little bit. The Islamic Republic has committed a grave crime against the people of Iran. Internal documents from Islamic Republic's Ministry of Health following the explosion and fire at Rajai port in Bandar Abbas. Okay, so that other tweet was talking about Bandar Abbas port. So the port is called Rajai port. Okay, confirmed the presence of toxic and acidic chemical pollutants threatening civilian lives. Despite full awareness of the imminent danger, the authorities failed to adequately inform, protect, or evacuate the population. This deliberate negligence, deliberate. Okay, so is it what deliberate negligence? Isn't that like contradictory? I don't know. This deliberate negligence and the guys isn't deliberate negligence kind of contradictory? Is it deliberate or negligent? Okay, this deliberate negligence and the continued exposure of civilians, especially vulnerable groups such as children and pregnant women and ordinary people, to deadly chemical containment constitutes a clear and undeniable crime against humanity by the Islamic Republic. So you can see this letter that was dated a few before this accident happened, that people were warning. I don't know, people were warning that something like this could happen. So this might suggest that some people are suggesting this shows that this was just an accident. But even let me actually tell you guys, this is something that I mentioned in my Persian stream on our Persian channel. I would tell them that whatever happened, obviously our point, we should be pointing our fingers at the Islamic Republic. Okay, so it's either negligence done by the Islamic Republic or done by Mossad. Okay, it's one of these three, right? Mostly, I mean, there could be other things, but these are the main three options, right? All three of them should make us just angry at the Islamic Republic. There's nobody else that we should be angry at. It's the Islamic Republic.